Hey, it's Vic, and welcome back into my channel. You know the drill, I'm continuing on the series with turning Alton Towers secret weapons into humanoid characters. We've tackled the Smiler, and then we moved on with Oblivion, then Nemesis, and then 13. So on to the next character on the list, which is Wicker Man. Ooh, I can't wait to share him to you guys. So, without further ado, why don't I share Wicker Man to you guys? Without further ado, let's move on to the speed paint. Let's go! Secret weapon number 8, also known as Wicker Man, is the first ever wooden roller coaster that Alton Tower ever did for the past 20 years. Because they were desperate to get roller coasters that are made out of wood. For some odd reason. So, if you don't know, it is inspired by the cultural folklore of the original Wicker Man, a Celtic celebration where they use sacrifices, majority animals, but also human sacrifices. It's been very popular within media, the whole Wicker Man folklore, all the way dating back into 1973 with the movie by the same name, and was one of the earliest depictions of folk horror. I watched it, and I'm gonna be honest, you only see Wicker Man in, like, the final shot. But they later on had to update it to 2003 to make another movie based off of it, starring Nicolas Cage, which did not go well compared to the original. So I just watched the originals, and not bothered. So I took some few references on that to his character, especially with the personality. So I have to also take into consideration that even in the Alton Towers version of the Wicker Man, which the story goes that there is a group of people who worship the Wicker Man as a god, and you, the person who rides the roller coaster, are one of the chosen sacrifices for the Wicker Man. Midway, while I was working on the first piece that I was thinking of implementing for Wicker Man, I automatically disliked it. While I was on the colors and I tried to pick out colors and try to use the technique, I just did not like how it looked. It looked all over the place, and I wasn't sure if I could resemble his character. So, like no other ordinary person would do, I scrapped the whole thing and I did it again. For like, the day that I'm editing this video. Yeah, I'm praying to tell I am not okay. Send help. Please. So I wasn't having a lot of fun with that. Gosh, I hate color theory and I hate colors. So, here it goes with me complaining. Yeah. Anyways, so I redid the speed paint again. So, continuing on, I believe that Wicker Man, if he was a character, or a human person, would be very different from how people would interpret him to be. I feel like he would have a bit of a god complex. Maybe because it will resonate the fact that he was treated as he's the main guy, he's the worshipped one by this community. I think he would probably think, yeah, I am the big guy. You know me. I'm just that cool. You know, a little bit cocky, a little bit snarky, but that's just a part about him. But he does take it to a limit. I feel like he would have a lot of funny sequences in between it. And in reality, he can be quite of a dramatic person. For his like whole outfit idea, I was thinking of resonating with more of a medieval fantasy-like attire, since it would fit with his whole theme of the woodlands, the ram imagery, fire, and honestly, if I were to be honest, he is a sorcerer in some extent. He does have a canonical staff. This is the sketch of the staff on the screen. So his whole, like, magic abilities is that he can control fire, which is very ironic compared to the other characters, because the other characters have actual physical weapons, and motherfucker is over here like,
don't fuck with me, Mark. I have the power of God and anime on my side.
so it's like, I am the god, I am the power of God and anime on my side. I feel like his personality, besides having the whole god complex thing, is that he can be a little stuck up. He's not the brightest, apart the fact that he's a literal god. Not saying that he's dumb, he's smart in his own ways. He knows a lot of magic and has a lot of experiences because he's also mature. I realized while I was doing this research that the Wicker Man logo is so similar, color-wise, to Oblivion. So I had a huge decision that I decided to make into the story. In my version. Oblivion and Wicker Man are brothers. I said it. Okay, they're brothers, sue me. They're not even- I know that they're, like, in the hole across from, like, the freaking map. I know that they have no sort of correlation whatsoever, but hear me out. They're the same logo, they have black and orange in it. It's just that the tones are a little bit different. Yes, I'm taking references from that t-shirt. I do not want any discussion about that t-shirt. Did you guys realize that it was gone after on the Alton Towers website? It's gone. Like, it's not sold anymore. Like, they were like, yeah, no, we're getting taken a piss out of. So we're just gonna. Okay, we're good. So yeah, I took a photo of that, and Oblivion and Wicker Man are right next to each other. So yeah, I said it, they're brothers. So that would also answer some unknown question that no one really asked for, but I'm gonna answer. Wicker Man's face is a little bit similar to Oblivion's. If you guys want to see Oblivion without this helmet, then leave it to your imagination. I don't know. I don't care. I don't care. I generally. So I decided to take all the old trusty gradient maps technique that I used for Oblivion, because I am tired. I had like no time. So yeah, and basically just played around with him. I've done a lot more painterly style with his face, and he looks I don't know why I did so well on the painting of his face. I think I got possessed by the demons to make his face so human. The design is very human. Let's put that into practice. Anyways, so, yeah, I've messed around with the colors. I've done a little bit more painting, added additional stuff. I had to think of a way of including the ram head thing that is on behind of the Wicker Man ride. I had no idea where to place it. I was thinking of placing it on his back, but I felt that would just be too much because his cloak is made out of sticks because he's wood. Yeah, he has wood on his clothing because the ride is made out of wood. Yes, that is, and that would be too much to like do. So I placed it on his face, his mask, and a little bit of a touch up. He has rainbow colored beads. So it is attached, so he can move it around, whether he likes it or not. And the beads are in the colors of the secret weapons. The oranges are Oblivion and himself. The yellow is obviously Smiler. 13 is the green. The blue is Galactica, which is gonna come up in the next upcoming episode with a little bit of a surprise, and the clearly not obvious red one, which is Nemesis. Without further ado, time to reveal Wicker Man! Woo! Wow, wow! Confetti, confetti! Woo! Confetti! I hope you like him as much as I do, but even though I don't like him as much as what my friends like him. Yes, I show this to my friends. Do you want me to tell you the response that I got?
You look like
Yeah, we got a bit of Wicker Man fans here. I didn't expect that for a humanized roller coaster, but yeah. Anyways, if you guys have any questions about his character, feel free to ask in the comments below. I'll try my best to have the time to answer the questions. Also, I had an ongoing question saying like, oh, what is this art style called? I'm placing the comment up here to answer the question. To answer your question, it's my art style. It's mine. I created it. I go bored and I created it. I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know, Louis, I'm scared. So, like I said, the next upcoming character onto this list is Galactica. So, I hope you will check it out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications so you never miss any of my videos. Typical YouTuber stuff. Follow my social medias that are right here on the screen and down in the description. I'll see you guys soon. This is Vic, and peace!